Hi dear doctors, welcome to 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗺 in the respiratory system. This is our 8th class and the topic of discussion for this class is rhinovirus, and of course microbiology can't complete itself without this. This is the COVID-19. Although the cases are gone now, although COVID-19 is not special anymore, but now it has become an integral part of everyone's memories and microbiology. So starting with this topic of COVID-19, rhinovirus, and one more virus which we will discuss is adenovirus. Although Epstein-Barr virus is again an important topic, and if you remember, Epstein-Barr virus is human herpes virus 4. So we have discussed all the herpes. So what I'll do, the link of this video I'll put in the description. I just want, if you are preparing for respiratory system, just go through that video once. So rhinovirus, coming on to the today's topic, rhinovirus. So rhinovirus is the most common cause of the most common viral cause of common cold. So everybody gets common cold, yeah, rainy season, cold, eating ice creams and having the common cold is the the common days nowadays. So rhinovirus is the most common viral cause of common cold. But the second most common viral cause of common cold is coronavirus. Okay, the second most common is the coronavirus. Okay, and the other viral causes are influenza virus, the respiratory syncytial virus, parainfluenza virus, adenovirus. Although we have discussed both of them, respiratory syncytial and parainfluenza. So now, right now we are left with the rhinovirus, adenovirus. Both of them are important ones to be discussed in this video, right? Yeah. So rhinovirus is a non-enveloped virus. It is a linear virus. It is a positive sense single-stranded RNA Picornavirius with an 𝗖𝗵𝗵𝗺 capsid. So if you don't know what these terminology means, and if you can't remember these properties like enveloped, non-enveloped, helical symmetry or ecocidal, with the tricks, with the mnemonics, I have explained this in a very small video of general virology. Please see them once and you will be able to tell for every virus. Okay, so these are positive sense, non-enveloped, single-stranded RNA, coronavirus, icosahedral symmetry or icosahedral capsid. So rhinoviruses are transmitted how? Via aerosols, right? And obviously the fomites, okay, and in fact the direct person to person contact. So what happens, there is something which is called as 𝗖𝗵1 of the upper respiratory tract epithelial cells. Okay, so it binds to the 𝗖𝗵1 of upper respiratory tract epithelial cells and it is going to show a local spread without killing them. Okay, what does this cause? This causes local inflammation and increases the 𝗖𝗵 expression. So just simply remember that the pathogenesis is that it binds to 𝗖𝗵, okay, 𝗖𝗵1 of the respiratory tract, upper respiratory tract, and I causes what? Inflammation. Okay, it causes the inflammation, but there is no killing which is there. Now rhinovirus is acid-labile. Okay, so it is acid-labile, that's why it does not enter the gastrointestinal tract. Okay, so rhinovirus preferentially replicate at the cooler environments of the nose and the upper airways. Warmer temperature, okay, the warmer temperature of the lungs precludes the rhinovirus pneumonia. Leave it, the important part is that rhinovirus mostly replicates where? In the cooler environment of the nose and in the cooler environment of the upper airways. That's why it's always recommended to do warm water gargles. Warm water gargles are going to increase the temperature of upper airways, and the rhinovirus is not going to do what? It is not going to multiply. Remember, there is no vaccine which is available for rhinovirus. Okay, coronavirus, yes, coronavirus are enveloped viruses, unsegmented, single-stranded, positive sense RNA, helical capsule is there. Okay, and in the comment section, you please let me know that where does it grow and to which receptor does it attaches to. So these both things are important for coronavirus. Coming on to the next virus of this video, adenovirus. Remember, adeno with 𝗵𝗵𝗆 with parvo are double-stranded DNA viruses, and yes, they are all non-enveloped, they are all icosahedral. They have, so remember, A for adenovirus. Adenovirus has got a satellite shape, okay, so it is having a spaceship or satellite. So how to remember? See, remember, adenovirus is just like a astronaut. So A for adenovirus, A for astronaut, which is there. So A and A are important. That means having a spaceship or satellite shape. Okay. Diseases. Now adenovirus, very important, causes keratoconjunctivitis, that is called as 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃. What are the serotypes? 8, 19 and 37. Then it causes pharyngoconjunctival fever, that is pink eye, by 3, 4, 7 serotype. Hemorrhagic cystitis, that means there will be a hemorrhage in the bladder, and how it is happening? With the help of serotype 11 and 21. It is also responsible for causing infantile diarrhea by 40 and 41. Okay, my question, which organism causes infantile pneumonia? Okay, which organism causes infantile pneumonia? This you have to tell. Okay, my dear friends, let us now learn about these diseases. So remember, if the words 7, 8, 9 are coming, that means it is going to do what? It is going to do keratoconjunctivitis or the 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃. Keratoconjunctivitis or the 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃, which is going to occur. Okay, yeah, 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃 if 7, 8, 9 are coming. Okay, so one thing. Second thing, if for example 7 is coming, that means obviously conjunctivitis is going to happen, but 3 and 4 is coming, to tell you that there is a pharynx which is there. Okay, so there is a pharynx which is there. So 3 and 4 equals to 7. Yes, I know. So 3 and 4 equals to 7. I know. 7 is for conjunctivitis, 3 and 4 is for pharyngoconjunctivitis. That is P for pharyngoconjunctivitis, P for pink eye. Okay, alone keratoconjunctivitis is 𝗵𝗵𝗆𝗃, but pharyngoconjunctivitis pink eye. Okay, next is hemorrhagic cystitis. Okay, hemorrhagic cystitis and infantile diarrhea, very easy to remember. Something which is ahead. So remember, the bladder is ahead, the rectum is obviously behind. So the big words like 40, 41 is going to come behind, then the 11 and 21. So 11, 21 for bladder, so causing hemorrhagic cystitis, and 40, 41 is back, so with the big words responsible for causing diarrhea, infantile diarrhea. Okay, and then laboratory diagnosis has ELISA and PCR, which is there. So yes, this is the end of the viruses to be discussed in this video. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you are liking the session, and yes, our comment section is always open for your love, support, blessings, and yes, the positive and negative feedbacks as well. Thank you.